Take two. Alright. So, I already tried this recording, but I was just failing so horribly that I decided to, go ahead and just, remake it. So, here we go. Second try at this. Yeah, this area can be kind of rough. So, let's see here. Nope. Okay. So, yeah. I consider this to be probably one of the hardest little levels in the game, actually. It just can be absolutely brutal if you're not vigilant, ever on your feet, ever on your toes, the edge of your seat, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, just be wary of this area. This area really sucks. But yeah, so... Yeah, I discovered something weird about LPing, which is, when you're LPing and then you have to remake a video, it seems like, you know, whatever you talked about when you're making the first attempt is kind of weird to mention again, because it feels like you just keep repeating yourself. But, yeah, so, just something I found interesting, because, you know, it almost feels like I just, yeah, keep saying the same thing over and over again. But, alright, so I probably don't have enough life for this part. But we'll give it a shot anyway. And if nothing else, I can show you at least what I'm up against. So, as you can see right there, this is the most unfair enemy placement in the entire game, by far. So far, to my knowledge, or at least my ability, whoa, I have not been able to do this part without taking at least 2 damage. Yeah, that doesn't work. It just, basically how you have to do this, at least that I found, is just jump, take 2 hits, and then do this. And to the best of my ability, that is pretty much the only way to get it done. So, I'm actually gonna jump down here, because, yeah, there we go. That was lucky. So, we'll see. I might be able to survive this, I might not. There's definitely a good chance that I might have to pause this video so I can simply just get past this part and not have to show you guys all this shit again. Okay, so, jump. No, damn it. Yeah, it's so unfair. If anyone's played this game and they know how to get by that better, let me know. Even if I get past it, let me know. Because I'd be very curious as to know, damn it, almost, if there's any way to get past that without taking damage. Or at least taking maybe 1 damage, or a way to take 2 damage that's more reliable or something, because, yeah, that's just horrible area. If I can stay at this health or maybe gain 1 more back, I should be okay. So, let's just keep going and see what we can do. Hold on 1 sec. Grabbing some coffee. Alright. Coffee. So, coffee, I was on my way to get coffee today. And, as I do a lot of days, I live in downtown Bellingham, town in Washington. It's about 85,000 people, so it's a pretty small city, but it is a city, I would say. And I live, like, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 blocks from a Starbucks here downtown. So I was on my way to get coffee, and, you know, I live downtown, so there's a lot of notable pseudo-homeless and just kind of interesting characters here in Bellingham. And, one of them I nicknamed EBP, which is an acronym for Epic Beard Pimp, because, he's an ICP guy with, well, none other than an epic beard, so, I mean, it was just a simple name I gave him to refer to him because, you know, I can talk to my friends and be like, oh yeah, I saw EBP downtown yesterday. It's sort of just like a thing we do, you know, just like make up ridiculous backstories for people we see, because we don't really know who they are, in truth. Alright, here we go. Shit. Oh, that was horrible. Okay. Oh, sweet, I got a heart from that. That might help a lot. So anyway, he was downtown, And here, I'll finish the story after this. I need my concentration for this part. Okay, cool, another heart. It might be okay this time. So he was downtown, and I seen him there a lot, so that's nothing unusual, but oh, come on. I don't want to lose another heart on this part. So, he's downtown, but there was one interesting thing I should mention, and that is, he had a kitten with him, which I thought was interesting, and I'm not talking like, you know, a couple months old or anything like that. I'm talking like a couple week-old kitten. It was like tiny and helpless and adorable. Fuck. God damn it, I hate this area so much. Alright, it's hard to tell stories in this area because I'm just really focusing on trying not to die. And you don't need any weapons for this boss fight, so you can feel free to use as much as you want. Okay. So, let me go through here. Come on, drop a heart, please. Fuck. I guess we might be okay. Alright. Okay, cool. Sweet. We actually made it here, that's really good. Okay, so I'm probably gonna die on this boss fight, but that's okay. Because I have extra 1-ups and stuff. 1-ups? Okay, so this boss fight might look daunting. It's actually the easiest boss fight in the game. Maybe even easier than the first. So yeah, you just do that. And then, this guy will launch these things. And you can get hit, but yeah, like that. Oh well, I only have 1 life, so I'm not gonna worry about that. So anyway, you just, do what I did there, and then you will go down once you kill one of them, and the other one goes kind of berserk. So just go down, and then, yep, that's it. That's all that boss is. Alright, and now we're to the last area of the game. Cool, we're making some progress today. I'm happy about that. So yeah, EVP had a little baby kitten. It was wrapped up in a blanket. It was adorable. Wanted to squeal, but no, I shan't squeal. Okay, so this last area of the game is very short. This whole game, in fact, is really short, which kind of sucks because it's such a sweet game. It would have been nice if it was a little bit longer. If I get to the top of this area in this video, I will make my one and only save state because the boss is kind of cheap and it's kind of hard to kill, so I might make a save state right before that room, just so that way I can maybe practice a little bit more, or just simply get my little strategy to work. And I can safely say that I did actually beat this game the other day on a practice run I was doing, so it felt pretty accomplished. So, alright, so this area, you'll see there's some jumps in this area that, to the best of my knowledge, are impossible. I've never once been able to do the jumps without taking damage. But that won't stop me from getting through this area if I keep up enough life and stay vigilant or something, I don't know. So, best way to deal with these guys is to just try to time it so that way it's claws coming, yeah, about there. Claws coming out right about the time you jump, like that. Well, still didn't do it though. And then jump then, because you know, you don't take damage when they're taking damage, so. Okay, so here's one of these jumps that I've never been able to do without taking damage. How you're supposed to do it is fall down, quickly turn around, and wall jump off, and jump through that little gap, but I just can't do it. And sometimes I end up taking 2 damage just simply trying, so, oh fuck. So usually I just don't even worry about it. Cool. That went well. So, these ones are a little easier. Yeah. You can sometimes pull off that one. No, I had it. I fucked it up. I mean, I guess I might have enough life to actually get through this now. So I'm gonna just yeah, do it that way, because I am really low on health and I don't want to risk taking a second hit. I know it sucks, but, you know, I know my limitations and shit. Probably not going to make it up here this time. Well, okay, I did make it up, but staying alive is a totally another story. Come on. There we go. Ah! Jumped a little too early. Okay, and it's game over. Alright. Attempt 2. Let's try this again. Let's see. You're gonna want full or near full weapons when you get to the top of this, which shouldn't be a problem because you don't really use them. Or at least I don't really use weapons on this part, so you should be okay. Yeah, you're definitely gonna want to have probably, at the very least, 70. I'd say 70 weapon is probably enough. In fact, you might even be able to do with like 60. But 70 just to be careful, and anything above that is just extra good, I guess. Come on, give me a fucking heart, you pieces. Pieces of shit. Pieces of fuck. But no, I actually do really like this game. Short as it may be, I think it's a pretty solid platformer, and it's interesting, you know, and based off of a movie and a comic book franchise, I thought it was really well done for its era. Honestly, I mean, I'll leave that up to you guys whether you agree with me, but I just thought that this game needed a little bit more light shine on it. I mean, I know I'm not the only person who's ever LP'd this, and probably one of the worst LPers of it, but still, yeah, show my appreciation for a game that I'm about to die in. Yeah, that hurt helps me none, because there's more of these guys to deal with, and they have, probably the hardest part about them is they have absolutely no attack pattern, really. They don't, like, do two quick and then, do two quick attacks and then one slow attack or anything like that. It's just like they randomly, I mean, there might be a pattern if I sat down long enough to figure it out, but still, it's pretty slapdash, and it makes it hard to judge when a good time to jump is. But I'm happy, I got to the last area, and I think the last area, honestly, is more unforgiving than this area. I think this area has some stupid jumps and everything, but it's just nothing like those enemies that are placed on those steps. That's just the worst. So, yeah, here we go. I generally can get to this area without taking more than like half my health and damage if I do it perfectly. The other area, I always end up with 1 or 2 life bars left, no matter how well I do. This area used to give me such a pain when I was younger. When I was younger, I only got to the final boss once, and I never beat him. So I was pretty happy when I did beat it this time. There's another way to deal with this guy is to not jump up there and just kind of hit him from the sidelines there. Okay, so drop down. I know, it sucks that I do it that way, but it just... I know my limitations, I just really can't... Sweet. I really just can't do it the other way on that. Can't on that. God, I hate these enemies. I hate them so much. And they always put them in the most dickish places, too. Like, could they ever just put these in, like, an area that isn't just going to absolutely destroy me every time? God damn it, and it seems like... Okay, fuck it. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm probably dead. Yeah. Alright, well, when we come back, folks, I will make another heartfelt attempt at getting through the top of the clock tower, and defeating the final boss and ending this reign of terror once and for all. So thanks for watching. I've been Batmannnnn, and I'll see you guys next time.